Yeah, baby. Just figured I'd come out and do a little live. Let's see what we got here. We have good live chat. It's muted. Beautiful. Figured I'd just come out and do a little quick little live before I do the main live later. Got the tablet set up. Sylv, what are you doing? You nut. What are you doing? Getting some fresh air, like daddy? Hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday. What are you crying for? Huh? We're all still alive. Trump hasn't nuked anybody yet or gotten us nuked. But it's coming. It's coming. In the meantime, just enjoying some weather here in Napa Valley. It's really nice today. Too bad it's going back down in the 40s next week sometime. It's a shame. It should just stay like this forever. Sylvie. Show you my cat. See my cat? Oh. There we go. God, I'm a handsome man. I don't know. Anyway, nobody's going to see this, right, Sylv? Right? Yeah. Let's check out some news stories. What's going on here? Oh, that's much better. Right? Painting, they didn't worry about lighting, they didn't worry about any of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What do we got here? What's our top news stories here? Gavin Newsom, at a time of extreme inequality in America, California has built one of the nation's most progressive income tax systems. Yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel has an organized plan with many surprises for the next stage of the war. Yeah, can't wait to see what those are. Does it involve bombing more schools and killing hundreds of children? I mean, what a joke. Pain right in the ass. How's everybody doing? Hello, everyone in the chat. How's it going? 6-7. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, God. Where'd the chat go? Disappeared. Oh, no. Hello, everyone. Thumbs up, man. Give a like and a thumbs up. Give us a follow, too. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. You're missing all the excitement, all the fun. I'm going to have another live going up around 4 o'clock with, I'm going to do like a split screen with, there's the chat, with some Al Jazeera news or something streaming, and I'll sit there and comment on it. We can all join in on the comments and have a good old time. Enjoy your Saturday. Have a couple of drinks. I'll be having some tonight. Just waiting for Trump to start dropping nukes, so he kills us all, right? Fucking retard that guy is. So anybody wants to stick around, I'll be here for like half an hour or so. Then I got to go to the liquor store and get some booze. In the meantime, let's see what we got in the news, huh? Anything important? Dozens killed as Israel Special Forces raid Lebanese village in search of 40-year-old remains. Okay. Bibi must have something amazing on Trump to drag him into this bullshit and spend $1 billion a day on this war. $1 billion of my tax dollars per day, our tax dollars, if you live in America. Like, what a joke. And say, what? God, why does that fade? All right, somebody tell me. There it is. Can you say 6-7? Yeah, I can say 6-7. Nah, I don't care. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I'm old. I don't follow the trends. I know that's a thing for some reason. I don't even know what it is. I don't care. I'll say it. 6 dead in Michigan and Oklahoma from tornadoes. That sucks. Tornadoes in Michigan. Is that normal? Tornadoes in Michigan? I don't even know. Do you hate Trump? I've been a never Trumper since the 1980s, since he was building. Sylph, what are you doing? You were just out here. Come on. Don't sit there crying. You know how to get out. The door's open. Um, yeah, Trump. It's never Trumper since the 80s when he was building those shitty casinos out in Jersey. He always came across as, I don't know, just a grifter and a slime ball. Even back then, I didn't like him, and I've just never liked the guy. And then the fact that a bunch of rubes made him president of the United States is absolutely insane. I don't get it. Twice. I get the Democrats had their problems. Biden was too old and losing it. You know, it was a last minute thing to shove Harris in there. And, you know, that probably pissed off a lot of voters. It confused a lot of voters. I get it. Right. But I mean, things weren't great the first time around with Trump. And now, the second time around, he's older and more demented. And, you know, do I think Trump is a bad guy? Yeah, Trump's a bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad for America. He has. Trump doesn't have any moral compass or ethical compass, right? He does and uses whoever and whatever to get what he wants for himself. It's not America first. It's Trump first. It's always been Trump first. And it'll always be Trump first, no matter what. He's just a grifter and a slime ball, and whatever it takes. And if he can convince tens of millions of American voters that don't really pay attention to the news daily that he's the best candidate, then, you know, and he can grift off of that, and build himself a ballroom and sell garbage watches and guitars on his garbage website, then that's all he cares about is pulling more money from the rubes. That's it. That's all it is. He wants your money in his pocket because he has billions and that's not enough. So he absolutely wants more. It's just a giant grift. That's all it is. And in the meantime, he's getting American kids killed and he's starting foreign wars that he promised he wouldn't start. I don't know if you all remember the campaign, but I mean, you know, it was, why are we spending all this money on foreign wars in Ukraine and everywhere else, and we should be spending this money at home? Okay, great. And the American voters went, okay, great, yeah, stop giving all our money to other countries. And now what's he doing? He's got us involved in another foreign war in the Middle East again. And anybody out there that thinks this is only going to last a couple of weeks you're nuts. You're out of your mind, out of your goddamn mind. That's not going to happen. He's going to keep, this war is going to go on for months and months. And, you know, he may end up putting troops on the ground even and getting more American kids killed. For what? For what? Iran was not a direct threat to us. Not saying they weren't funding terrorism in the Middle East and they weren't bad for their neighbor. I agree with all that. Fuck the Ayatollah. I'm glad he's dead. I don't give a fuck about any of those people. It's not about Iran or Iran's leadership. Okay? It's about us and who we are as a nation and who we are as a people. And we should be better than this. Much better than this. I mean, since 2001, it's just been one forever war after another in the Middle East. And finally, a guy comes along and promises the voters no more foreign wars in the Middle East. And what does he do? He's a year into his presidency. He's got us into another fucking foreign war in the Middle East. The fuck? Being led around by the nose by Netanyahu. Nuts. Absolutely insane. Didn't need to happen. Shouldn't have happened. We're spending a billion taxpayer dollars a day on this operation. He's already gotten American kids killed. And then he just said in an interview, I think with ABC, he was asked, well, what about, you know, the prospect of terrorist attacks here at home? He was like, yeah, it might happen, but in war, people die. Fuck him. He's not the one that's going to be dead, or his kid, or his family members, right? It's going to be us. It's going to be the middle class kids that are getting killed, and the poor kids that are getting killed, and the people just going shopping to get groceries that are going to get gunned down or blown up because of his fucking stupidity. Fuck that guy. Fuck Trump and anybody that supports him. You have to be a fucking lunatic to vote for him. Loon. You couldn't see through his lies and his bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. This country's fucked. Fucked. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? How do I get the chat to stay up? There it is. Trump is evil. Yeah, Trump is evil. Do you think Trump is a complete idiot? Yeah, Trump's a complete idiot. Yep. Yeah. Complete idiot. But he's not as stupid as the people that voted for him. Grifters are going to grift, right? And they grift off the rubes and the stupid people. If you can't see through the grift, then I don't know what to tell you. That's on you at some point, right? That isn't on society. That's not on Trump. Trump knows he's grifting you all. He knows it. And he doesn't care. He's just going to keep grifting. Anyway, I'm running a beautiful Saturday. I mean, it's a little cool here, but it's not bad. Neighbors aren't out. Pool's not open yet. Oh, check it out. Check out the pool. Wait. How can I do this? Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Going to be open on Memorial Day weekend. And I'll have nothing but a bunch of screaming kids and parents and fat women that shouldn't be in two-piece bathing suits walking around. Blah. Absolutely gross and loud and annoying, but it's literally the best apartment in the complex. Well, it was. This place is a piece of shit. A lot of scummers living here nowadays. Used to be nice years ago. We got to get out of here, though. As much as I hate the rubes and the rednecks, I can't wait to get back up into the sticks. It's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. No crime. No loud cars like this. No crime. Just, your neighbors aren't real close to you. They're not on top of you. A dirt bike on the walking trail. That's nice. Fucking A, man. Even in the city, there's ignorant hillbillies. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Unbelievable. But yeah, we're going to be getting a house up in the sticks at some point. Inherited to us as soon as a family member croaks. House is already paid for. But it's up in Ruby Red County. Ruby Red. I'll be surrounded by Trumpers. But I won't care. I'll be retired at that point. I won't be leaving the house. I'll be sitting on my back porch on my deck doing this stuff. Or in my own office, thank God. 3-bedroom. That 3rd bedroom's mine for an office. Fuck everything else. I'm gonna get my own space. Get the fuck away from everybody. But yeah. Can't wait for the weather to get real nice. Well, if we live that long, right? I mean, as long as we don't get blown up, get nuked, or I don't die going to work because of a terrorist attack, which is the world that Trump has brought to us now. Ooh, got a message. Stupid. Anybody follow F1? Anybody see qualifying? See Max lock up and destroy his car on the first turn? Unreal. I think this year's going to be a shit show. Aston Martin's not going to do shit. Might as well get myself a Cadillac hat. Root for them. They're not going to do shit either, but at least they have a reason not to do shit. Got to keep an eye out for my neighbors. I'm sure I'm surrounded by Trumpers down here too in the city. This is kind of a purplish reddish county down here. Filled with stupid. Filled with stupid. All right, what else we got going on here? Iran's foreign minister says Trump derailed a potential path to de-escalation. He says Iran signaled openness to lowering tensions, but Trump's actions almost immediately killed that opportunity. Warning that if he seeks escalation, it's precisely what our armed forces have long been prepared for. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, if we put boots on the ground, it can become a quagmire and it's going to get a lot of American kids killed. But ultimately, I mean, the Iranians aren't going to hold up. The problem is, in America right now, the war is very unpopular. Every poll you look at, people don't want this war. When you ask them, should we put boots on the ground, it's even more people don't want this. Even Republicans, even MAGA Republicans, don't want boots on the ground. But that may be where we're headed. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, Trump's already sinking the Republican chances in November just by being Trump, and by the fact that they just keep kissing his ass. So I don't. They're probably gonna get wiped out in November, and Trump's presidency will be over. He puts boots on the ground, and kids start coming home in body bags in big numbers. For what? For nothing. For literally nothing. It's insane. Insane. What do you guys think? You think we should put boots on the ground in Iran? I mean, what's the point? What's the point of all this other than a distraction from the Epstein files, right? A distraction from a shit economy. I mean, he's been president for over a year, and I think the total breakdown of jobs created in this country since last January is next to zero. Next to zero. You know, they claimed in January 190,000 jobs, but that's going to get revised down to basically nothing. Last month was a loss of 90,000 jobs. All this bribes and all this hand wringing and arm twisting that Trump's doing to try to get manufacturing back here to the States. We're losing manufacturing. We're net negative on manufacturing jobs since he took over. Negative. And now, because of his actions in the Middle East, some Middle Eastern countries like Qatar and others that have promised billions of dollars of investment here are bugging out, telling him, forget it. We're pulling up. We're not going to do it. Yeah, no shit. Dumbasses. Absolute dumbasses. He's the dumbest motherfucker on planet Earth. And the red hats love him. I think he's just the smartest and best president ever. Because they're just a bunch of uneducated rubes. He can't be serious. He speaks like a child. He speaks like a child, like a toddler. He acts like a toddler. No rational human being should be a Trump supporter. None. None. It's nuts. He's nuts. You have to be slow to think he's a good president or a good person or that he gives a fuck about you. How many of you all got invites to the ballroom? Did you get your invite? I didn't get mine yet. I'm waiting on it. Every day I'm checking the mailbox. Waiting on that invite. I ain't going to get it. Certain people get it, though. You know, they'll get all the invites. Yeah. The rubes, no. You're just a cog in the machine, man. So go be a cog in the machine and make the billionaires more money. And then when you break down and you're no longer a viable cog, they'll just throw you out in the dumpster, and then they'll replace you with a younger, faster, smarter cog. They don't care. And you will never get inside that ballroom. Ever. You'd be lucky if you're allowed to look at it from the outside. And he'd probably get offended about that. I mean, how many of you have been inside Mar-a-Lago? Nobody? You think he wants the rubes in there? All the rubes standing outside on the road with their Trump signs and their red, white, and blue hats and everything. Yay, Trump. Trump's the best. Trump's the best. You think he'd let those fuckers into Mar-a-Lago? Not a chance. Not a chance. You've all been had. You've all been had. You've been played by the biggest grifter this country has ever seen. It's not even close. Bigger than Madoff. Not even close. He convinced a bunch of uneducated people and people that don't pay attention enough, which is their fault for not paying attention to what goes on in this country. Convinced all of them to vote for him. Twice. Twice. How's that working out for you? The economy sucks. Inflation's still high. Prices are still high. Gas is now going through the roof thanks to his war. Oil's going through the roof. Thank God I invested in some oil as soon as the war started. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's that gold's the only thing propping up my portfolio right now. What a joke. Absolute joke. I don't know. Does anybody out there think that he's doing a great job? Anybody? I mean, he best friends with Epstein for years. For years. Why do you think he's saying that he doesn't like that the Clintons got deposed? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because he knows that since the Clintons got deposed, if Democrats get control of the House again, guess who else is going to get deposed? It's going to be Trump. He doesn't want that. The Clintons at least didn't take the fifth on anything. Trump will take the fifth on every fucking question that they ask him because he doesn't have a choice. You know, more rude neighbors coming down. Guess I'll have to be quiet for a couple minutes. It's insane. Insane. God, I'm getting old. Man. Every time I think I'm goofy looking, I look around. I look pretty good. For 60, not bad. I mean, still got to lose a few more pounds, but I actually think I'm doing all right. Oh, what a day. What a day. Oh. So what's everybody else got going on today, huh? Anything? Anybody up to anything good? Just a lazy Saturday. Fuck. Just waiting for these nukes to start dropping. In the meantime, I ran my first 5K in like almost a year. Thursday. Oh my God. My legs are killing me. Killing me. People keep popping in and popping out. Popping in and popping out. Let's see what we got going on. Nancy Guthrie still missing. 40 days. 40 days. What, who? How does this happen? It's been over a month. This poor woman's still missing. That poor family, man. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. Uh-oh. 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 More trouble for Christy. More trouble for Christy Nome. Uh-oh. Possible marital split. Yeah, I wonder why. Corey was raw dogging her. That's why. Jesus Christ. Joke. Glad to see that people popped in. Weird. Man. What else we got going on? Anything here? Gotta be something. No. Trump warns Iran that it will be hit very hard today. Sure. Okay. Nobody wants to play. What's going on with that? I don't get it. See what's going on with the AP. The new wave of strikes lights up the night in Tehran, as Netanyahu vows many surprises. Iran war deaths could resurface Trump's complicated history with military sacrifice. Yeah, Captain Bonespurs. And Barron can't sign up because he's too tall. Okay. State actors are behind much of the visual misinformation about the Iran war. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of AI generated stuff coming with regards to the war. A lot of fake imagery, a lot of fake videos look really real. Really real. It's hard to tell what's real and what's fake. Insane. Insane. I wonder if I'm on the live feed. I wonder what I look like right now. Let's check this out. There I am. How about that? Well, at least it looks like it. Hey, 571 subscribers. Beautiful, man. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Let me know what you want to talk about in the chat. You know, it's a beautiful Saturday. It's supposed to be even nicer tomorrow. Man, my wife works all weekend. This is awesome. This is awesome. Got the house pretty much to myself. Gonna make a booze run later. Oh, man. Oh. I wonder if I should move this. I wonder if I should turn it around completely. Let's turn it around. We're going to turn around. Don't fall. Don't fall. I don't know. Think that's better or worse? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Oh. I don't like that. Let's do this. That's a little bit better. Hey, how does that look? That looks pretty good. Oh, it's crooked. Salve. What's he doing? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What else we got going on here? What else is going on in the news? Literally nothing. Other than bombings, right? Voices. So what's everybody up to? What are you up to right now? Where the hell's my camera? Oh, there it is. Nice. So how high do you think oil prices are going to get? Anybody with a guess? Oil prices, gas prices? What were they? I think they're close to $3.50 a gallon as of yesterday around here for a gallon of gas. Ridiculous. Not going to help with the cost of living, that's for sure. Not at all. Oh, man. So what do you think? How high is oil going to get? Anybody with a guess? We could go over $1.50 a barrel. That'd be great for my portfolio right now. So everything else is tanking. Can't decide which way to put the camera. The fuck? All right, what else we got going on? There's got to be something going on in the news. Has to be something. Let's go to Drudge. Drudge always has good shit. Leaked intel report claiming that any war with Iran would end up being a disaster and doubts that the regime would fall. No, regime's still in place. Spending $1 billion a day. The bad guys are still in charge. And it doesn't look like they're going anywhere. Keep your clothes on, Grandpa. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to see me naked. Not at all. And I've lost 75 pounds. You still don't want to see me naked.
White House blocks terror bulletin. Yeah, I saw that. The Iranians are striking our critical radars. I saw that. They've hit a couple of them now. Real expensive pieces of equipment, like $500 million a piece or something, for like really high tech radar. And you know, they're hitting them with $20,000 drones. So the math just isn't going to work out. It's great to have all this high tech equipment, you know, have shit that's better than your enemies, but if they can blow it up with a $5 drone from Walmart, what the fuck's the point? It's a giant waste of money. Uh-oh. Southwest flight diverted to Atlanta due to security threat amid terror fears. Here we go. Whatever happened to that shooter in Austin? Anybody know? Was that confirmed to be a terror attack? I know they were looking at it. Like one guy had a Koran in his car or something, supposedly. But then it dropped out of the news. I haven't seen anything else. Yeah, it looks like Christie's headed for a divorce too. Because she kept hopping on Corey. That's what happens. Right? That's what happens. Fuck around, you find out. One day everything's great. You're on a private plane, you're getting railed by Corey. The next day you're fired. The plane's gone. Your blanket's gone. Your boyfriend's gone. Now your husband's going to pack up and leave. Take half of everything you own. Good for him. That's what you get for being a whore. And a useless whore. Stop doing whatever you're doing to your face, you stupid bitch. You look like a fucking weirdo. You look like a gremlin. God. How long have we been going here? Wow, almost 40 minutes. Holy shit. Unbelievable. I can't believe people actually tuned in, too. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Like I said, in a little while, I'm going to be going live in the house, stream a little news, and then we'll do some commentary on it or something, catch up on some stuff, stream some live news video from somewhere. And we'll sit there for a while and make some comments. Then I got to bug out, go get some booze, enjoy my Saturday night. Is everybody else enjoying their Saturday? Enjoy them while you got them. Because if Trump drops the nuke, it's all over, man. All over. He nukes Iran. China's going to start dropping nukes somewhere. Russia's definitely going to drop a nuke in Ukraine. For sure. And everything falls apart and grinds to a halt. That is why I'm retiring next year. And I'm getting my government check rolling in every month. Fuck this. Before everybody's bankrupt and destroyed and burnt to a crisp, I'm getting my fucking money. I ain't waiting around. Oh, wait till 67. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm out. Out. I'll get my money at 62. And if it ain't enough down the road, and I got to go work part time or something, I'll figure it out. But getting that money rolling in. Fuck this 9 to 5 bullshit. Monday through Friday. Dealing with idiots, morons, alarm clocks, commutes. Over all of it. All of it. Been working since I was 15. I'm done. I'm done. Sick of coworkers and bosses and everything else. I'm gonna get my government money before the government runs out of money. And then hopefully I'm sitting inside a free house. I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, we are. This is gonna be ending this live soon. About 20 minutes, right? About 20 minutes we'll end this live. Go do the other one. Works for me. And I'll be bouncing in and out of the other live. I'll just leave it up and running for several hours or something. Pop in, make some comments, pop back out. I'll hang out at the beginning for a little while. But, yeah, this was cool. This was good. This was good. More people than I thought popped in. It's very, very good. Good to see. Glad to see people popping in. It's what I need. Gotta get those view hours up. You know what I mean? Hopefully get some ad revenue rolling in before the bombs start falling. Yeah, that's all right. People scrolling on a Saturday. Find feed. I wonder if Trump's actually golfing today. Can he golf anymore with his ailments and his age? I don't know. I know he's down in Florida again every weekend on the taxpayer dime. You know, there used to be a time when the presidency was a 24/7 job. Yeah, 365 days a year for 4 straight years. Not anymore. Now you can just bug out early on a Friday, go down to your resort, spend the weekend there, extended weekend, come back on Monday afternoon, have a couple of bullshit meetings in front of cameras, take a nap, and then not really pay attention for the rest of the week. Hand things off to, you know, people like Rubio and Whiskey Pete. America's being run by a bunch of Fox News personalities. Doesn't that make you feel safe? Makes me feel very, very safe. Very safe. This country gets dumber and dumber. Dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. I'm also thinking once the weather gets nice here that in the mornings before work, I'll probably come out here and have a little coffee and fire this up. And have a little chat. Still too cold in the mornings. And now we're going to be turning the clocks back. It's probably going to be like pitch black out here again. So we'll see what happens. Thank God all the snow is melted. God, thank God all the snow is melted. Oh my God. 3:30. We are at 45 minutes. So we are going to shut this down.